Hey, hello, this is Mr. Resman. Steel is one of those enjoyable short films that cares more about the fun of the story than about strong development, but it makes up for that with the ending since it finishes by delivering a moral message. Spoilers ahead, pay attention, be careful. At the beginning, we see a man who works as a living statue in the city square, and he has not moved for hours. He cannot move because in front of him, a terrifying and bitter zombie stares endlessly. It has begun, a true zombie apocalypse, and now all hell has broken loose. The entire plaza is overrun with the living dead. Zombies tear apart every remaining survivor. The whole place is covered in blood, guts, and chaos. Without any pause, the same zombie keeps staring fixedly at the statue. He endures as best he can, but the fact that he has not been able to breathe for 3 minutes worries him. If this keeps up, he will faint, so he takes an almost imperceptible breath. Over time, we see his body start causing him trouble. His legs cramp up, his numb hands begin to tremble, and worse yet, his nose starts to itch. Worried, a single bead of sweat slowly trickles down his temple as he struggles. Suddenly, the cries and screams of a man trapped by 2 nearby zombies cause the annoying zombie to join the feast. With no zombies bothering him, he has the chance to catch his breath, stretch his legs, and change that uncomfortable posture. As the zombies eat the man right at his feet, he cannot take it anymore and urinates right in front of them. Meanwhile, the zombies tear their victim apart. Blood and viscera fly everywhere, and one piece lands on his shoulder. At that moment, he struggles not to throw up, using every ounce of his willpower. It is not enough, though. His mouth fills with vomit, but he heroically suppresses the gagging and swallows. As a result, he feels terrible, and to distract himself, he decides to focus on something else. He looks around to check on his companions. Sadly, the happy clown Barty has not survived the ordeal. He fought heroically until the end, but the forces were uneven. Of the painter Pascal, only a blood-stained canvas and a severed arm hanging from his easel remain. To his joy, a companion still survives. The man with the black-painted wheelbarrow is fine. Furthermore, to get out of such an awkward situation, he tries to escape through slow and meticulous movements with the wheelbarrow, which he achieves little by little. Our hero sincerely encourages his colleague and wishes him success, but then 2 zombies appear out of nowhere, fighting over someone's severed head. The head slips from their hands and lands in the wheelbarrow, moving and showing the final lingering signs of life. Unable to withstand the horrific scene, the unfortunate man vomits. He struggles to compose himself, but fails. Wandering zombies discover the staggering victim and descend upon him, tearing into the man without mercy. Witnessing such a heartbreaking scene befall his companion, the man, left with no other options, sheds a barely perceptible tear. While most of the zombies are occupied devouring his colleague, our hero decides to seize the moment and make his escape. With courage, will, and prayers, he affirms that today will not be the day of his death. Saying this, he leaps gracefully down the stairs, yet without caution, injuring his leg. A loud crunch and the subsequent scream immediately attract the entire square's attention, which does not hesitate to follow. Walking slowly, he turns into an alley, but the zombies keep pace, pursuing him tenaciously. He tries to cover his tracks, circles the block, and turns the corner to hide under a concrete staircase. The zombies pass slowly, and the man carefully crawls out. Thinking he is now safe and no zombies are bothering him, he feels lucky and tries to celebrate with a triumphant dance, doing his best robot moves. However, upon turning around, he realizes his joy has attracted a new and even larger crowd of zombies from which he cannot hide. With that said, we should consider how important it is not to declare victory before winning, since defeat has a much more bitter taste. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and thanks for watching.